Yeah, I mean, I can't really sit and talk bad about Andy. He hasn't done it to me. I think, he's a nice fella and he's a good champion. I'm just here for business. He's there for business, and the fight don't really need selling. If this is a boring fight and it had no drama to it, or it's, I think, all right, you've got to talk it up a little bit to sell it, but generally you don't need selling. I mean, it's in Ireland. We're expecting a big crowd there, and I'm sure we'll get it. It's a history fight. And in our community, it's probably the most talked about thing since winning the World Cup in 1966.
Can you tell us a bit about what it means to the community to have the two of you for a legitimate world title, the middleweight title of the world?
Listen, this is Caravan Wars. Yeah, this is Caravan Wars. Now, listen, I think that it means a lot to us. For one, people get to look at our side of the fence and see that travelling people ain't all bad people. We get a lot of bad press lately. We got to suffer that, and I think that's time that we show, put a good masterclass on, and we get out and we do a good job, and we show people what we're about. And I think that we are. We're not sat here slagging no one off and going mad and coming out of vulgar language or something like that. I know I've done in the past, but this fight don't need it. It don't need selling. It is what it is. History.
Does it feel different for you now because you're preparing for a world title fight? When I'd say that, I mean when you're in the gym and you're training and you're kind of mind frame throughout the day.
Yeah, when you're jogging, I keep hearing the sounds and the new. It's just like, as I'm jogging, I say it probably. I probably think I'm going mad or so, but you can't help but think about it, but there's this a little belief I've got is fighting on fighting Friday. So I can't get too excited about this fight because boxing's a funny game. It's only one punch, you know what I'm saying? And so I've got to keep it straight and focused, and I will do.
Could you do without that fight, or do you think it could be actually good preparation in the end for the Andy Lee fight?
I need it to blow a little bit of ring rust off, probably, and two, I'm contracted to it, and but I've just got to be careful, injuries, whatnot else. It's got to be careful.
When you look back at the Chris Eubank fight, just at how much profile the fight got and how much interest there was into it, and then you look at this one as well, world title fight. This is what it's all about, isn't it? These two fights in particular, in terms of.
That's your rewards for winning. Where's he at now? I ain't heard of him fighting. What's he going to do? Sit down and wait for me when I'm ready? That's what he's going to do. He's sitting back and waiting, all right, Billy Joe can win the world title. I sit on my arse and not do nothing. When Billy Joe comes back with it, I'll fight him for it. Not the case. The rewards of what I got for beating him is fighting for a world title. That's the reward. Sadly, he didn't win, so he's got no rewards. Just sat at home kicking his dad's balls.
Just one final one on Andy Lee. We've seen he's got great power for the middleweight division. The stoppages that he's put back-to-back stoppages. Is that kind of his main asset? Do you think is that the thing you have to be wary of?
Andy Lee's a grounded. He's got a good pedigree there, amateur background as well. He's a good boxer, Andy. I think he's very underestimated with his boxing skills. So I know I've got to be in all assets to beat him. I've got to be cautious of his boxing, of his power, of his craft. He's a veteran. But I've never been so confident of beating someone, especially for the occasion what it is. And I know that I'm going to beat Andy Lee.